You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7.
One of the ways that I judge chemistry is just by looking in somebody's eyes without talking. Can I do that? Okay.
Wow.
Good deal.
You seem like you have a strong grip there. Let's see the hands.
Oh, you like hands?
Oh, okay.
They're okay. I played
right.
receiver in college.
Oh, nice.
So they're big enough to catch, I don't want to say the next word. They're big enough to catch balls.
Great meeting you.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, are we done?
Gotta love those awkward moments from first dates. Those are clips from Fox's new dating reality show, Couples, which does premiere tonight on Fox 7. And so this morning, we're going to talk more about what makes a good first impression with professional matchmaker Julia McCurley. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. We always love chatting with you. First of all, Julia, your thoughts on a dating reality show where they're meeting on an island? Is that one way where it could work?
What I love about these dating reality shows, it just gives inspiration for other singles.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it also gets people off the computer or the swiping, because the only way to determine chemistry is in person.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
away from those dating apps.
Yes.
Maybe not with the nation looking on, but we enjoy it. We wish them all
I'd get
luck.
a trainer. We started myself in a reality show.
Yeah. So of course it is all about the first impression. I think we can all say that from, meeting our significant others, we probably knew pretty early on, hey, this could be something that could last. How do you go about making a good first impression?
Well, I think, like, when you have such a short period of time, especially on the show, it's all about eye contact. Like, if you want to create that kind of romantic chemistry, you need to hold it longer. I usually say about 5 seconds, which I know can kind of feel weird.
Yeah.
But then you kind of just like the eyes are the window to the soul type of thing.
And you got to continue that eye contact too. Not only is it just polite, but then you can really start to see if maybe you're interested in holding on to that eye contact.
Exactly.
If you're interested in that person.
And also think that coming up with some unique questions instead of just where are you from, where'd you grow up, something like tell me about your perfect day, or what's on your bucket list. Just skip all the resume things and just kind of get to the core of the person.
That's a great way to get to know someone. If you can come up with some really unique and fun questions to talk about.
Our producer Chad just joked in my ear, said, do you like football? But that might be something if we're out dating. You want to know about common interest, right?
I have a lot of clients that are football fans.
Well, that's what I mean. Common, or do you like to travel? Or what do you like to eat? You want things that are going to be a match down the road.
How important is that, though, right off the bat, to make sure that you have some of those common interests?
I think they're kind of good, but like I said, I mean, you can't really get into like sex, politics, religion, how you're going to raise your kids. I mean, you've just got a couple seconds.
That would be a little intense.
So you don't want to mention any touchy subjects. Right? Humor's always good. Like, I can't believe we're here on this island, what brought you here, things like that just kind of break the ice. Because it probably does feel awkward. Like, I'm in a bikini, I hope you swipe right. One thing I was going to...
It's really funny if the guy says that. No.
Well, yes. Like if you're in everything. But I was going to say, I think this is the first dating reality show where the men and the women are both deciding. Like, it kind of has that Bumble feeling where the women pick first who they want.
Decide first.
So it kind of seems like it's less about hooking up, perhaps.
Yeah.
I think that maybe was what we were trying to go for. You just touched on it a little bit. What about bad first impressions? What do you want to really not do? I guess you just kind of mentioned some of the taboo topics.
Well, I think anything about physical appearance, is bad. I think anything just negative or complaining or like, what do you think of your room, my room, I hate those sheets, or just what I keep thinking about the show, like you just want to keep it positive.
That's a good one.
Or
that
even
can really be such a turnoff too.
It is,
if
like,
someone's just negative right off the bat or complaining about things.
Yeah, or like you're on a date, in Austin, and they put you at a table by the kitchen door or whatever. You don't want to say anything, right? Because it just makes it feel like, all right, this girl's high maintenance. Already off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
What about yours is an offline dating service?
Yes.
So the difference between offline and online?
There's no contact between the people. I do all the screening and vetting. I call it like dating in reverse. Normally when you date online, there's 3 big things you don't know. Number 1, are they dating other people? Number 2, do they really want to commit a relationship? And number 3, are they emotionally available? So at a minimum, those things are screened and vetted. And then there's all the other things like the values and hobbies, interests. So really when you meet the person, all you need to focus on is chemistry.
Yeah, because you say ultimately meeting in person, getting to know one another in person is how you can tell if you're going to make it in a relationship.
Exactly, and that's a problem with dating right now is it's so looks oriented. And so let's say you start getting, you know, emotionally involved, physically involved, and then all the what should be important things come up later, and then you just keep trying to make it work, right? Maybe stay in relationships too long. So this is like the other way. I'm doing the bad dates for you.
Do you feel like it's harder to be out dating now as opposed to 20 years ago, 30 years ago? I mean,
why? There's a famous study called the paradox of choice, and it's basically the results were that the more options somebody has, the less satisfied they are.
Ah, yeah. And if you know that there's all these other options out there, then you're thinking about, well, what else could be?
I know.
People say they want freedom of choice. Sometimes you want freedom from choice.
Yeah, there's just too much. It's like information overload, and the bottom line is we're never going to get 100%.
Right.
So you can just keep dating and dating and dating, and pretty soon you're 50 and alone, right? Like, where'd the time go?
Sad.
Well, you know, can't waste those good years, especially if you're a woman.
You say, well, no, I mean, you say you're 50 and alone. There is, though, hope for people who are 50.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
No,
yes.
I just have
I just meant, like, if you've never been married by that age, perhaps you've maybe been a little too picky.
Right. You've explored too many options.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because there is some people that
and you're never satisfied.
Never happy. Yeah.
Huh. I bet you get a kick out of these reality dating.
Love them. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with them. In fact, The Bachelorette starting up on Monday. I'm like, that show never ends.
Really not.
No. So now we've got this whole new one premiering tonight, coupled on Fox 7 at 8 o'clock. Julia McCurley from Something More. We always appreciate you.
Well, thank you for
coming
having
in.
me.